Hey everyone, Tony here, Psych'd on baseball cards. Hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm going to show a couple more additions to my 65 set, and both both really good players. One of them's a Hall of Famer, and the other one possibly could have been a Hall of Famer. And you'll find out why in my bios. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I picked up. Okay, first up we have Elston Howard from the New York Yankees. There's the back of the card if you want to check it out. Okay. So Elston, catcher, played 15 seasons, 13 and a half with the Yankees and 1.5 with Boston. In 65, he hit .233 with 9 home runs and 45 RBI in 110 games. If he hadn't missed 2 years of playing time due to military service, also the color barrier, and having to play behind the great Yogi Berra, he may have been a Hall of Famer. At his peak, he put up Hall of Fame numbers for a catcher, but because he was so good, the Yankees kept him as a backup catcher and wouldn't trade him. Howard is considered a trendsetter in many ways. He was the first African American to play for the Yankees, and he is credited as the creator of the batting donut. In 63, he was the first African American to win the American League MVP. The MVP award brought commercial endorsements for him and his wife and family, as they were featured in ads for oatmeal, mustard, and beer. He was also the first black man to model clothes for GQ magazine. He was also the first African American League coach and the counterbalance to the fiery Billy Martin when he was manager of the Yankees. He also became an assistant to George Steinbrenner in the front office, and he passed away in December of 1960 from an ongoing heart condition. He was 51 years old. The New York Yankees retired his number 32 in 1984. He was a career .274 hitter with 168 home runs, 775 RBI, and 1,491 hits. He was an MVP, 12-time All-Star, 4-time World Series champion, and he won 2 Gold Gloves. So there you have Elston Howard. Next up, we have Hall of Famer Whitey Ford. And okay, oops. So Whitey, I'm not going to give a big bio on him. I'm just going to show you his accomplishments, some of his accomplishments. I knew he was good, but I didn't realize he had done all these things. So he was an 8-time All-Star for the American League. He was a 2-time American League ERA leader, 3-time American League World Series, 3-time American League winning percentage leader, 2-time American League innings pitched leader, American League complete games leader, 2-time AL shutouts leader, 15 wins seasons 10 times, 20 wins seasons twice, 25 wins season once. He pitched 200 innings 11 times. He had 200 strikeout seasons, 1. He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He has the most worlds. He won 10 World Series games, had 94 World Series strikeouts, and the most World Series innings pitched. And manager Casey Stengel said, if you had one game to win and your life depended on it, you'd want Ford to pitch it. All right, so there you have it. And I'm going to show one more card here because I have the time to do it. So next up we have Jim Ray Hart from the San Francisco Giants. Okay. These are all really nice looking cards. So, Jim Ray. He played 11 seasons with San Francisco Giants and 2 with New York Yankees. In 65, he hit .299, he had 23 home runs and 96 RBI. He only struck out 75 times and 649 at-bats that year. He averaged 27 home runs a year from 1964 through 1968. He became one of the more feared power hitters in the Giants lineup. But before that, he had to learn how to avoid getting hit by pitches. In his second game as a major leaguer in July of 1963, Hart's shoulder blade was broken by a Bob Gibson fastball. Then, just 4 days after returning to action on August 12th, he suffered a concussion when struck by a pitch from Kirk Simmons, ending his 1963 season. Giants hitting coach Hank Sauer, a former National League MVP, stated, It was two things Jimmy Ray was digging in so hard at the plate that he was locking himself in. When a pitch came at him, he had trouble getting out of the way, and he tended to lean toward the ball instead of away from it. Willie Mays told him, You can be in the big leagues a long time if you don't keep getting hurt. When the pitch comes at you, you've got to get out of the way. Hart learned his lesson well, getting hit by a pitch only 26 of his remaining 4,211 at-bats to have a 12-year major league career. Injuries and alcohol abuse shortened his career. He felt he could have played 4 more years if he hadn't struggled with alcohol. He was a career .278 hitter. He had 170 home runs, 578 RBI, and he was an all-star in 1966. All right, so there you have it. 3 more additions to my set. And I have 2 more that I have, but I'll show those another time because I'm keeping my videos a little bit short. So everybody have a great rest of the weekend. And until next time, peace out.